Cozy with Shanita, and if you are new here, welcome. I'm so excited that you stumbled upon my channel, and I look forward to you being a part of this little cozy corner, a little piece of the internet that I have where I share all things around seasonal living, cozy hobbies associated with the seasons, and or around the holidays. So today I'm going to be sharing with you all what I did in our foyer in terms of spring. We are still in spring until June, and I'm not one of those individuals that are way ahead of the season. I like to be in the season because our household is in the season, and I'm all about just being real and transparent and not trying to always follow the crowd and where they're headed, because I want everyone to be able to truly enjoy their home and what it means to them around the various seasons and around the various holidays. And so for us, it just makes sense, and for me, it just makes sense to share content when we're actually in the season or around those holidays, because that's how our house is at that particular moment. So hopefully that makes sense on why I'm not months ahead of what's happening. Here and there, I may be a month ahead of the actual holiday because I want to enjoy a tree or something of that nature. Nonetheless, most of the time we're right in the midst of it with the smells in our household and with the decor in our household. So the foyer also has pieces of rabbits and bunnies in the decor as well. I talked about that a little bit and why it's still there, because I don't feel like bunnies and rabbits should just be associated around Easter, because they are animals that do come out around spring as well. So for us, this is one of the staple animals that I tend to have throughout our household during the springtime. So you will see how I incorporate them as well as the greenery at the same time in our foyer. And so if that is something that you're interested in and seeing how I incorporate the aesthetics and the cohesiveness throughout our household, starting from when you walk in the foyer, then let's get going. To do the eat-in kitchen. Wipe down this credenza that sits here for storage, and I had already wiped it down, but I'm gonna wipe it down again because I have already completed this part and I don't want to do it again. But I put pink flowers in there so it can kind of blend with all the other pink that's in the space, as well as some green balls in there, and I'll get closer, but wanted to show you all what I do in this little space too and how it comes together. This floral arrangement, it already came together. I got this from Home Goods, I want to say a year or two ago. It was in my office last year, minus the pink flowers, but I'm adding the pink flowers again so that everything can be cohesive. And these ceramic blue bunnies I thought was gorgeous. I definitely wanted them in this space, so I'm going to incorporate them here. I always have here, no matter what season it is, and just kind of tie in the black and all the other colors in this space. like bling. If you've been following me for a while, you know that. So this had like some mirrored texture to it, and then some pearls, and it's a mirrored tray. I typically use this in the center of our table every year. I usually do the same floral arrangements, and it's usually the orchids. I do use the same faux grapes. And then typically whatever season it is. So in this case, we're in spring, and I have a lot of rabbits or bunnies throughout the house. So did these bunny salt and pepper shakers, and they're mud pie, if you're familiar with mud pie. But I'm gonna set them here, and I think I got these from actually Pop Shelf. thing is so cute. I got this at Hobby Lobby and I could not pass it up. I thought it was so adorable. This rabbit, it goes along with my theme. And on top of that, it has pink flowers, which I have throughout our household. So I thought this was the perfect portrait to put in the foyer.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good will come to you.
In the evenings when I cut the lighting on, and it's just soft lighting throughout our house. Love the soft lighting. It just brings such coziness to this space, and so typically have soft lighting.
Steady
So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to hang with me today as I share what I did in our foyer in relations to spring. I do hope that it was inspirational in how I still keep the bling, because you know I have to have a bling, whether it's some pearls, just like this pearl in my pillow, or you know, I incorporate pearls all over the place, or some sort of bling, but how I have it while keeping the aesthetics of that respective space, as well as being in touch with what's happening in relation to the seasons or the actual holiday. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments, what you would take away, what you liked, and how you would, if you could, or if you plan to, incorporate that in your household of decor, whether it's the decor that you already have up, if you're already decorated for spring, or if you would incorporate it next year when you decorate in 2027. Please let me know that below. If this is the type of content that you're interested in, please don't forget to subscribe. Please hit that notification button and that like button. And don't forget to share with your family and friends that may be interested in content that is all around cozy seasonal vibes and that bring that cozy music while you're being a part of me decorating the respective space for that holiday or for that season. With that being said, happy spring and happy decorating.